So, Pulselings, thank you for joining me today. This is PulseBeetle, where we will be taking a look at 3 games a week. Give you an idea whether or not you want to buy it, want to avoid it. If it looks good, if it don't, make your own mind up. And every so often, if I've done a Let's Play video, I'll drop that during the week. And if you want to see more videos, just subscribe and you'll be notified when there's another video. Now let's just get on with the video. So, Pulsers, thanks for joining me today. We are looking at The Hive. Let's hear from the developer. The Hive is a strategy game with RPG elements where you assume command as the insectoid hivemind. Build and expand your underground colony, harvest resources and evolve your swarm using DNA. Will you survive this hostile yet beautiful underworld? And it is beautiful. Graphics on this are really nice. Let's just quickly jump into the options. Give you a little butchers of them. Right, you have decent amount of resolutions. All the way down we go. Hopefully I don't accidentally click on the wrong one. You got bloom, shadows. You can't really tweak the graphics right now. This is a demo. So hopefully they do more graphical options for older computers and that. Especially with shadows. You need to be able to turn them off or down, at least down to low levels. Because like I said, this game does look really nice. Right, sound, and you got basic controls. Have we got hotkeys? What was that before I clicked it? I should have really memorized that before I clicked it. I think it was T. Yeah, there you go. You got hotkeys. You want to do key bindings? Yay! Look at that bug. Doesn't it look cool? Oh, before I start, there is an issue with the advisor sound-wise. In this part, you can hear the ambient sound. When you go into the actual game, I have the advisor on 100% and everything else down to about 40. And I had real difficulty with my headphones hearing him. So I don't know if it's just my headphones, I might need to do headphones, or if it's the actual game. If it's the actual game, there's something needs to be done about that. Can't have the advisor not being audible. Let's just jump into it and we'll find out. When I first turned this on, I thought this was our base. It's not, it's just a great big unit, which I'm going to get into control in a minute. These guys are medics. I don't really use them. And this is your worker. So, what you're going to do, you've got attack move, you've got stop, and you've got hold. If you've played any sort of games before, you're going to know roughly what they are. Down here is your builder menu. This is your hive. I thought that big guy was the hive, but nope, it's this little dude. Now I have completed the tutorial. This is a really nice game, but the demo is very, very small. That's his attack. It's a long range attack. Oh, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Barely hear a word of what you're saying there, mate. Now, you want to set your flag up with the entrance there, just so they're not all clustered around your main hive. You want quite a few workers. Right, a hive queen is a support unit. Basically, what she does is spawn other units. Well, we've got a hive, we've got a barracks. We're going to have 2 of those. And I'm going to put them down there as well. Now, there's multiple different types of resources down here. You've got your food. You've got your metal. Or crystal. That's your insect units. So 17 is how many I've got. 37 is the maximum. That's DNA, which is used for upgrading buildings and so forth. Now, there's only 2 gripes I've got in this game. It's a cool game, is this. These chests are random resources that only your workers can gather. So if you have like military units and that, they can't gather any of this. And it's just annoying. Now you set your workers to gathering a resource, which in this case is going to be the crystallized metal. They will spawn in little the gatherers who will go back and forth automatically. So you don't have to spawn them in yourself. They'll just do it automatically. So you take your other workers and bring them over here. That little creature you killed, the dead turtle, that's actually a food resource. That's what's going to put the food up so you can build more units, whereas the metal is going to be used to build more structures. We'll need a secondary one. So I'm just going to build a few light legionnaires and a few of the range ones.
Not enough food.
Not enough food. And they're going to go around and basically kill the stuff so that my units can harvest it, quite frankly. Now, it does tell you those little creatures are a food resource, but there is another food resource. I want at least 3 of those creatures. Let's bring you back over here. I'll put you on gathering that on. Now, when they are done gathering that food resource, they do not go off and automatically start another one, which I think is something they should do. Now, the other food resource is that. If you click on this, there is a fishing spot, and there's one near the bottom. It doesn't tell you that that's there. Which is kind of okay, there's another creature over there. We've got a few more creatures down here. But you need to find these down here. The other metal resource. It's going to be a mineral vein. You set it up, that collects more. Otherwise, you're going to take ages building anything on this stage. And one of the things you can do is F1. It will always find you idle workers. So if they stopped collecting the resource, you just click F1 and you'll find them. You've got Q and E for rotation. You've got WASD for basic control and movements. We've got barracks. We got working den. Can we use to store resources? Use to upgrade units and buildings. I'll just build up for you there. Let's move our big boy out of the way. Let's take the medics. As you can see, your resources will go up nicely. Now you've got to build housing units in this as well, which I thought was quite amusing. Right, there's no point in building a Hive Queen on this stage at all. Right, you've got workers then, and you've got burrows. Houses 35, insectoids. Now these are upgrades for your basic units to light, medium to heavy units. Now in order to do that you need DNA. But there you go. Anyway, you build the houses and that increases your population. But the game itself looks really nice. Right, that's used to spawn medics. Testing rounds used to spawn behemoths and wasps. I didn't do that last time because I didn't have enough. Used to spawn infestors. Right, it's going to take a while to gather that resource. So what we are going to do, where's it, this one? Now these little hunters you need in vast groups. We will light those torches, buddy boy. Now you might think I'm building a lot of these light ones. These hand-to-hand combat attack ones. They are really bad.
Enough food.
Even for like starting units, that suck. I'm building away from behemoth. I like my behemoth. I don't really use him. But I sit him there as a guard. He looks awesome, doesn't he? a giant crab. Now his creature's on his back, which is that one. Cost you 10 to make them. And the little firefly things just set his back. So he's hand-to-hand combat, but he does have that ranged attack. I think that's a nice little addition. We got ice 10. What are those ones? 30. Oh, we just do
Additional food required.
Yep, we're just going to leave you building here, matey. But every so often you're going to have to check on all your workers as well. Because they will stop eating and they won't tell you. Let's go visit this little ghost-like dude. See who comes outside. They lit out automatically last time. Oh, there you go. There you go, boys. There is it off. One baddie done. Now, remember, these guys are gonna open those chests. So we need an idle worker. Grab down this one's sign beam. We need him to come in here, pick up some various bits and bobs, and go for that chest. Right, he's still gathering resources. I think that one's idle, I'm not sure. I've checked a bit. Let's push F1. It's just him that's idle. I will bring him to this fishing spot. Fish away, my friend, fish away. More crystal stuff for us. And now we got ski. Right, also gathering. Oh, excellent. Pick up these little dudes already. Right, you can build that. Another work as well, I think.
Protectors of the long-dead temple cities, once rulers of the underworld, now just a whisper in the wind. And their eternal watch. We have other uses for them.
Now he reminds me of, if you ever seen Devilman, he reminds me of the demon, didn't it? Go on, lads. Ah, look at that little melee units are dying fast. I know 4 of them left. Come on, little worker, dude. Oh, we had 1 fish. Sweet. Oh, we had that. We had spring. What's that? Nestling mound. We did that. Unlock with DNA. Enables the production of medics. Ooh. Right, we need some more troops. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. And a buttload of little troop dudes.
We require more food.
Do you really? Unlock with DNA, unlock DNA. Enables the production of wasps. Enables production of the massive dude. And that's all the buildings except for the towers. Right, are you sitting there doing nothing, mate? Where's some food? Gotta kill that guy. Come on, worker, kill him. Anyone else just sitting there? Oh, he is just sitting there. No more workers. We got that one. We got that one. Got that one. Go over and fight that. Got any DNA? Oh, we don't really need food now. Oh. Oh, not with DNA. That's not fair. I want to make everything. How many little troops we've got left to go?
Population cap reached.
No. Let's increase that to the borough, shall we?
Unable to build there.
Yeah, you are. Look. You're building there just fine. You are a liar.
Population cap reached. Additional food required.
Right, I'm just gonna put you up there. We're gonna park some more dudes down here as well. Get him!
We are under attack.
Well, technically we're starting the fight. Ooh. Where did they come from? They're not part of our hive. Kill them.
The ancient has slept in the shadows for millennia, watching as the other races evolved and vanished. It holds something of great value to us. Knowledge of things long buried. Secrets of this world. Slay it and consume the essence. Soon, we will have all of the answers.
Oh, can I get all the answers? Yay! All that's over here is a few treasures. Nothing worth going over there for. Quite frankly. And again, they should automatically pick that up. I want to build a tower. Oh, that's the doorway in. About there. Again, click on the actual treasure to pick it up. Right, let's go with this other tower. Look at that turret. It's a thing of beauty.
Population cap reached.
Cool. Oh, you got anyone up here? Let's go get the DNA from the ancient one. See, I think after this is where you get the DNA to start unlocking all the upgrades and a lot. Yeah, you're falling rocks, you little cheat. Ah, did he not follow us all the way out? Where's he gone? Coward. Oh, you're a big coward.
Your forces are under attack.
Come on, you annoyance. There you go. It's not a very hard fight, it's just that he has a high health ball. Hey, we're going to harvest all this beautiful DNA. that's it for the demo. That's what you get. But now that I've finished the level, I've actually found how you get DNA on this. Look around, what do you see? Not a lot. But if you go down to this bottom bit here, this is so stupid. You click on this little pouch. There's no indication this is here, and it doesn't tell you this in the tutorial, which is kind of stupid as well. And whatever you picked up, you can actually dissolve into DNA. But you have to click through the random items that you have. That's just... okay. And you can't mass select them either. Okay. I think that's a really stupid way of doing it, but there you go. So, if you wanted to unlock some of these other creatures, which takes a long time, that's how you do it. I think that's really silly having that there, but there you go. That's where it is. Anyway. That was the Hive. What do I think of that game? I think it's got some really nice graphics. I like the idea of being insects. I like to play Tyranids in 140k. So I like the bugs. So like any games that have good bugs. The visual quality in this game is really cool. I like it. However, the advisor's way too quiet, and messing with the sound to get where you can actually hear him takes ages because you've got ambient sounds, and if you can hear the ambient sounds of the music, that's the volume they're at now, and the advisor's at 100% and you just can't hear him. Hopefully that's cleared up at some point. For the demo, I think the demo is short, and I think it should tell you about the pouch with the DNA at the bottom of it. You shouldn't have to click around the screen to find it, because it doesn't actually show you it's there, it doesn't highlight it. There should be like a glow around it or something, because that's gonna annoy a lot of people, the fact they've got to go find it. It should be something that's clear and visible, or just automatically convert items into DNA. It means you don't even need a pouch, which is a really, really easy way around it now, isn't it? Other than that, yeah, I think this might be a cool little game, but I do think the demo is really short. I think it should have been like 2 stages or something like that, because it's a really small demo. But that's just me. That was the Hive, and as always, you do you. Just be PulseBeetle. Thanks for your time. Have a good day. Keep the pulse. And remember,